What up, y'all sweets? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheat Field, y'all. Welcome to you. If you new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears and Wheat Tarot Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. Today is a inner child let's play day. Beloved is what they said. Spirit gave us the message of let's play. I don't know. We was working too hard, or they was working too hard, or something to write this part. They scratched it out. They don't want to work hard. They said just let it flow, let it go. Today, let your inner child play. We did something a little bit different. I really is the Tears and We Tarot Show. We different, right? We are not like any other tarot show. It is not your average, okay? We are a channel messenger, a spiritual reader, unto the Most High God. And today we got the message from our inner child to just play. They said we want to wear a bikini to work today. So we did. We have our string bikini on. We got our bottoms on. So don't feel like we sitting up here with nothing on, because we do. But spirit, the spirit of our inner child was like, wouldn't it be nice and lovely if you had one, to just pretend that we had the ability to just walk around in a pretty bikini and high heels and like have a little sip of drink with an umbrella in it and all that, just like pray. Some people live that life. We not quite there, but we pretend. We do. We pretend. Shit, we finna buy us a little pool and everything, like one of them little ones that the kids sit around in, because it's fucking hot as shit. And we gonna put our bikini on and we gonna go lay in it with an umbrella drink. And you ain't gonna be able to tell us we not on a French Riviera or some shit. Like, my mind makes it real. That's what we getting ready to do. Thank you so much for tapping in. We welcome to you. If you guys tap in and you are new, welcome to you too. This is a different tarot show. Spirit say today is all about your inner child. Let them play. Let your inner child come out and play. And they say you want to wear a bikini to work day, as long as you ain't, I mean, we work from home, so we could do that. We doing that today. We gonna light the candle. Give us some good positive energy. We do have a couple of decks of cards out. We are feeling. Hey y'all, thank y'all so much for tapping in. Look, today is a day for your inner child, your spirit. That's what we're getting the message for. And it's like we do need inner child healing and to integrate it and just to have fun sometimes, beloved. Like, you don't have to be so serious, adultish all the fuck time, beloved. Let yourself play. And so that's what we were getting. Spirit said we are wearing our bikini today. And it's been fun. Throw a bikini on and just walk around the house and feel pretty. I think it's good for your confidence. I do. We feel great. So maybe somebody should try it too. It's like I was seeing like the little kids who like dress up and all kind of stuff, like they had a little ballerina outfit on, or they police officer or some shit. Like, what would happen if you just take a day to just pretend? I think that's pretty fun. Hey, Miss Hillary, thank y'all so much for tapping in. Moderators in the house, members in the house, I appreciate y'all so much. We are having an inner child day, letting our inner child play. So if you are so inclined to do that for yourself, please do. Look, rise and shine, beloved. The world awaits you. Somebody might not be feeling a little inspired. You might need to rest. You might need to just kind of take some time to de-stress is what it's given. De-stressing, right? And that's kind of like what we were feeling. Just wanting to do something fun. Like, it doesn't always have to be so heavy. And you can do it in multiple ways. You know what I mean? Like, you could just, again, find ways to let your inner child play. Simple. You know how fun it is to just throw on a bathing suit or a swimsuit and just walk around the house in it? Release your guilt. Ooh, who's feeling guilty? Somebody's inner child is saying something about resting, right? Maybe you're not getting enough rest. Maybe life is heavy for somebody. It's given very serious. And it's something about feeling guilty. Like, being able to release your guilt. Like, if you do something fun for self, do you feel guilty? Like if you just be silly and play around or just kind of hang around and sleep or just take care of yourself, do you feel guilty? Do you feel like, you got to be doing something for other people? Every moment has to be productive, right? Yeah, I'm getting that for somebody. Every moment has to be productive instead of just allowing yourself to rest. Maybe have a day to just sleep in a bit. Yeah, surrender. What is that? Sundress? Do it for you. I almost saw surrender. So surrender may end up coming through. I saw the word surrender. It's giving surrender to the inner child. That which is within you. And to do it for you. To do something just for you. Just for you. I'm getting is the advice. Do something just for you. And somebody may feel guilty when they do stuff just for themselves. Yeah, it's like always putting everybody else first is what I'm picking up. Somebody may have that mindset that like if you do stuff it has to benefit other people. It can't just be for you. And I'm getting somebody's inner child saying that, like, we just want to do this. It's just for us. It doesn't matter if anybody else understands it, if they get it, or any of that shit. I didn't give a fuck if people understand why we picked today to be the day to let our inner child play. We made it a whole holiday. We named it. Today is Let Your Inner Child Play Day. We got a day for most other stuff. Why you don't have a day to celebrate your inner child and let them just do something fun? To express themselves. I think that that's great. So that's what we did. Mirror. Treat your body like the palace it is. And that's beautiful because we were feeling that like when the spirit had us put on our little bikini and walk around. You remember how you used to dress up in clothes and you would put, if you did, some people, it could be triggering. I don't know everybody's background and everybody that sees this, but most little kids play dress up in some sort of way. And there's a point to it. Y'all know how it goes. The Tears When We Twirl show. It could start cold, slow, like that old school Crisco. We got to get out the can and into the pan. The Alpha and Omega, they come in and they turn the heat up. They are here with us. They are using this vessel to bring this message to us and through us onto you, beloved. And it's given like not only did we feel beautiful when we put on our dress up clothes, like make believe, right, that we are like some person who has the ability to walk around the house in our bikini and our cover up and it's all flowing with our heels and our drinks like one of those energies. It put us right back in the mindset of when we was little and when we used to go in mom's closet and put on all her clothes, like her dress up stuff, and just feel fabulous. And we walk around in her heels that were too big for us. And it was like we would just really be in our head and play and imagine what life would be like when we became a grown up, Ashe. So I'm getting that energy. Like, what did you play as a kid? And can you bring back that feeling? Right, to treat yourself in such a way where you feel precious and you feel loved and you feel imaginative. Love really hit the spirit. It feels imaginative. It's like wonderment and filled with all these possibilities about what could be, right? Not worrying about stress of obligations and finances and relationships and all of the heaviness. It's just a way for your heart and your spirit to be uplifted, treating yourself like the prince or princess that you are, beloved. So I say on this day, find a way to let your spirit, your inner child play. Yeah, stars. See, you can manifest every wish. And people forget that play is a powerful manifestation tool. Today is a great day to manifest. It's June 25th, 2025. It's new moon energy in Cancer. Happy Cancer season to all the Cancers out there. We're one of them. Thank you so very much for our upcoming birthday. Yes, we are already celebrating. Whole season we celebrating, okay? But it's giving this energy of wishing on a star. And what do kids do? That's what they do, right? They're imaginative and they're playful and they make these wishes and they develop these whole worlds inside of their mind and they dress for it. Some kids have a fantasy outfit that you can barely get their ass out of it to take it off of them to fucking wash it. Like you can't wear it every day and don't put it in the washing machine, Ashe. And but kids are imaginative in that way. And along the way, life starts to happen to us. We grow up. We're being told that you can't be a kid. You have to put away childish things. That imaginative play and all that stuff is just for children. But that's not true. It's a powerful manifestation tactic. So if I've already self-actualized. Get this. If I personally want to have a soft life where I could walk around fabulous in a bikini and flowing shit all fucking day long, we just did it. We just did it. We just told ourselves today we are fabulous. We feel wealthy. We live in a palace. This is a castle, right? This is our mansion. This is our place of peace. And we wearing something beautiful. Our bikini is all flowing and shit. We could throw on our little heels and walk around and we could make our own little glass and just feel it. When you imagine it and you feel that energy, you put your mind, it doesn't know the difference. You just told it what it was. In 2, 3 years, I could totally have a whole different life simply by playing to be something. That's manifestation. You are acting it out. And that's why imaginative play is so important. So for somebody, let your inner child play today. Y'all might be like, this girl is cray. But if you look up the power of imaginative play and what it does in terms of manifestation, you'll be shocked, I say. Don't limit the universe and what it can do and how it can do it. You put your mind to work, it doesn't know the difference. I can put my little pool out there with my little sun umbrella and imagine myself sitting there because I'm in the pool. Ain't I? It's true. There's nothing about doing that that's not true. You're not lying to you. You're just playing and imagining what it'd be like to be in a future you. It's the same thing that children do. Whenever you feel hesitation, gremlins sneaking in. Count down from 5 and pump your action muscle. Turn the alarm clock off. Sleep in energy. Turn the alarm clock off. Count down from 5 and jump out of bed like a squid on a rocket ship. Did they say just jump out of bed? Right? It's definitely given like either you need to sleep in and rest, turn the alarm clock off and be able to hit snooze a couple times, right? Or it's given that you need some invigoration to your life, right? Put your gym shorts on, count down from 5 and jog out the door like you're running from your mother-in-law. Sip coffee, count down from 5, and say hello to that sexy peer who's too shy to talk to you. If you don't pump your action muscle, taking some sort of action, you have 100% chance of never making progress. You can have it all if you flush your hesitation monsters down the commode. And what's funny about them, one, talking about monsters and just doing all of these things and just taking the initiative to go and do it. One, gremlins, monsters is kind of like a childhood kind of thing, right? Like, and then you're told that monsters don't exist, and then you grow up to find out that you're surrounded by fucking demons and devils and monsters, and they aren't really real, beloved. Like, shit, through relationships, you fucking come in contact with some horrendous ass people. I mean, very monstrous, right? And then it's like, again, jump out of the bed like a squid on a rocket to space. That's childhood imaginative play. Like rocketing to space. Like, it's given this, it's stuck on rocket to space. I can't even get out anything else that I'm seeing on this card. They won't let me say it. It's something about rocketing forward or upward, acceleration, raising up, like practicing different and exercising different action muscles is what they're giving me. And one of the action muscles to kind of flex comes from your inner child. It's imaginative play. It's giving thinking it, seeing it with your third eye like it's a difference. Our mind has been programmed to come away from the imagination. But your third eye spiritual visions are very closely linked to imaginative play. One of the things that we can do to manifest when we are meditating and we are visualizing is to put ourselves in that space. Like I'm sitting here and in my mind's eye, I see myself in a certain position. I allow myself to go there, to operate in that space, to walk around my lovely abode, flowy, cover up, bikini, very, type of energy with my little drink, walking outside, laying next to the pool, and just throw my sunglasses on, head back, listening to some music. Like I could see the whole scene. I can put myself there. That is another way of what they describe as imagining. That is my inner child playing. And if I could take that further and enact it in the physical world, then I know that it's going to come true. I just do. How do I know it's going to come true? Because I already did it. And because I'm the person that defines my own success, nobody can tell me that it didn't happen. Oh, that's not a real pool. How the fuck is it not when it's materialized? I'm sitting in it, it's got water in it. I never said it had to be 12 feet long and 5, 6 feet deep. Nobody said that. It just said it had to be a pool in my yard. I can get in it, I can lounge in my bikini and have my drinks and listen to music. That means that I did it. Hello to everybody that's popping in. Everybody that can get the vibe of the Tears and We Tarot show, when you show enough, never know what you're going to get, beloved. It is definitely something different. We are talking about letting your inner child play on this day. It is a beautiful way to self-actualize, to instantaneously put yourself in a position. And because you define success, beloved, you can always tell yourself the truth. Yeah, we did it. We did it. We did that. You don't have to go at it alone. It's something about support here. Reach out for support in this time. It's giving me reach down in your soul, pull your soul space up. Like really touch base with you. It's giving me your inner child. It's giving touching base back to that innocent part of you. And if it's triggering for somebody because maybe childhood was very rough and you didn't have the opportunity to play, it makes today even more important, Ashe. Because to go back and rediscover, that little one, that person, that imaginative, that person that sees the world with wonderment and possibilities and that's excited about what could happen, it's important. You will find so much about yourself when we do that. You want both of these? Yes. All right. Become aware. There's so many things that you could become aware of. Listen to the wisdom of your body. What is it saying to you? Do you feel like one of them days where you just can't get out of bed and you don't want to get up, you don't have the energy, you don't have the vigor, you don't have the vitality? Or is your body saying you've really been going hard? You have been producing, you have been putting everything about everybody else, you have been putting yourself last, your spirit needs to play, it needs to be engaged, and so you get to decide which way to go, beloved, based on what your body is saying. See, flow with the rhythm. Get lost in the rhythm of movement today. Somebody might need to put on some music and just play. We talked about music and dancing with life. It has been coming out, right? It is a great way to transmute negative energy. It is a great way to make yourself laugh and bring in good feelings, right? It is a way to lighten your mood and lighten your spirit. And if you are trying to manifest, hello, beloved, if you are trying to manifest something, then that's the place that you need to be in joy and lightheartedness. Emotions are the reflection. Look for the deeper meaning. So really tap into your emotions right now. And it is Cancer season. Cancer is arguably known for being very emotional, water energy, right? They always talk about us being emotional. So what are your emotions saying? If you are feeling like you don't want to get out of bed, then you definitely need to touch base with your inner spirit, your inner child, beloved, and find out what it is that you need. If you are just have been going and putting everybody else first, you're pouring into their cups, you haven't really poured back into self and allow yourself to bring your energy down, to de-stress, to play, to go with the flow of life, listen to some music, all of these good things to transmute negativity and bring up light in your spirit, light in your lumens. Then yeah. And see, it's getting hot. We like, look, shit, we can, that pool in the backyard sounds real great. It's what I'm getting down to, I say. Pull yourself close. Pull yourself close. Be intimate with you. Every part of your being is deserving of love, beloved. It is. And so, again, I'm getting like somebody's childhood may not have given them the opportunity to play, or maybe life started to happen and it became very heavy, very serious. Because life, it be life. And we don't have the opportunity always or take the time to really be playful and joyful in our spirit, right? And we don't have to have any particular things to do it. You only need your imagination. Like, when was the last time you allowed yourself to go outside and roll around in the grass or some shit? When was the last time you allowed yourself to go stand in the rain and just get wet? When was the last time that you wrapped your arms around yourself and gave yourself a really big hug? Recognizing that every part of you is deserving of love. Reaching out for support, you could sometimes find that within yourself. Yeah, seek guidance in this. It's time for a different perspective, and they just happen to be sitting outside in the grass. Right, it's a wonderful way to ground yourself. Is what I'm getting, and it's letting something come forth up from your spirit. See, give yourself permission to feel it. To me, it's like giving yourself permission to feel your childhood spirit. And even if there's other emotions that come up from that space, like maybe you start to feel the emotions of not having the opportunity to play, right? Then you get to recognize it because you're aware of it and you get to heal it. You get to deal with it. You get to heal it. You get to transmute it. Testimony to Terrell. Y'all know how I go. Mom was, again, my grandmother, her mom passed when my mom was 9. So playtime for her was pretty much over when my grandmother passed. She took on a lot of responsibility to raise her brothers and sisters. Then she adopted some of her brothers and sisters out the house by the time she turned 18. Some of them had addiction issues, so she ended up raising their children along with her children. And then when we had children, then she helped us raise them too. But the one thing that I learned from my mom is because she didn't have the opportunity to play when she was a child, she still was very playful with us. I mean, we had water fights in the house. She would be cooking chicken and just throw a handful of flour at you. You know what I mean? And before you know it, it's flour all over the place. Snowball fights in the house. She would go outside and just come in with snowballs and just start flinging them, right? Like, we learned how to roller skate in the basement. I still skate in the basement, right? Because, like, it's just those things, it's those examples. That's one thing that I did take from the example of, like, Michael Jackson. People could talk about whatever they think about him as a person, but one thing he always said consistently is he was working since he was 5, producing for everybody else. He wasn't getting them damn checks, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, he benefited from the work of it, but still, work. He didn't have a childhood. So when he became an adult, he built a fucking, for children to play so that he could play, so that his inner child can continue to play. Didn't have the opportunity to do it. So Spirit told us today is the official Let Your Inner Child Play Today day. It's something about that. If you're worried you don't have enough strength to move on, somebody is struggling. This can't get out of bed card is giving me multiple energies. From somebody who just don't feel like they have the strength to get up and do it anymore. Like, very challenged with facing life on life's terms, and then somebody who's doing so much for everybody else that they may need to rest, right? It's like you keep going and going and going and going and going. It's so hard. It's giving like all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy or something like that. What is that shit they put on the fucking Shining? Now you talking about a goddamn monster trying to track your family down and chop y'all up into little pieces. It's a movie, but shit, demons and shit exist. People with the shine exist. I mean, come on now. Danny had the shine. The black dude in the Shining, he had the shine. He had the gift. It was something about, you know, the ability to be clairaudient, to even be telepathic. Like they could communicate without saying words, and it was understood to be what it was. So when we talk about these things, that one that'll get stripped away from you as you grow up, the fact that you may not have had a childhood, that you've been taught that you had to put away childish things, right? When I was a child, I thought it was as a child, and when I got older, I had to put away childish things, and some shit is what is given. But that's just so not true. It's not. It's always a time and place for it, but that doesn't mean that there is no place for it. If you are worried you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. It's something about redirecting your energy, and I'm getting redirecting your energy back into self. To care for self, to care for your inner child, to somebody may need to pay attention to inner child wounding, right? So that you have the opportunity to heal it and free yourself from that heaviness. When the world feels like it's crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself. It says, and let go of who you thought you were. Who you thought you were. Oh, you're at the park right now? That's awesome. I still love to go to the park, like, and get on the sliding board and the swing set. I'm too big for the seesaw, but baby, if they had one big enough for us, huh, we would be on it, okay? And love amusement parks. Why? Because we get a chance to play. We get to run around and be and just have fun and eat funnel cakes and ice cream and shit like that. Like you get to be a big kid. I'm just so look. I want to read this card, but then again, I don't. Right, because the energy that I'm getting is like, especially in this time where it's like the air and the energy is so heavy, so serious. Like we are talking about, we're already essentially at war, right? Um, Stock market crashing, people losing their savings and their investments. People are priced out of the housing market where you don't have the opportunity to afford. Like life is so unaffordable right now. Life is lifing for everybody. It really, really is. So who has defined a picture of success and said that that's what you have to live in, beloved? Like who gave us that programming? It's giving me like the American dream. You by the time you're 25 or 32, you gotta have two kids, two and a half kids, a dog, a cat with a picket fence, and all this shit. It's so much pressure on that. It's so much pressure. It's like if your life does not look like what people say it's supposed to look like, then we somehow are insufficient or we didn't make it or something like that. And that's just it's just not true. And that's what I'm getting, that you define success for you. I could literally say I am one of those soft individuals that gets the opportunity to walk around in my flowy little shit and bikini and high heels and that be real. Cause I really just did it. I don't need nobody else to come and tell me, oh, that's not this and that's not. So says who? You're not the person that gets to define it. You just don't. Self acceptance is here. Truly accepting self in all of you. Whether it's the past and shit that you went through, whether you had the chance to play or you didn't have the chance to play, Whether you are still a big kid in this day. Maybe people look at you crazy. I'm sure my neighbors be looking at me like, what the fuck is going on with this lady? Like, seriously, she be on some different shit. Do she not got this kiddie pool in the yard and out there in the bikini with an umbrella and a drink? Fucking right I am. Shit. Trust the universe. I trust that if I keep doing it and I keep working, there's no telling what may happen. There's no telling what may happen. Shit, I may be able to one day receive a gift from the universe with a home that's got a pool in the back where I could truly walk around. It's expanded. It ain't like we ain't never did it, but it's just expanded. It's bigger. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Learn and experience. Learn how to lighten your light in your spirit, transmuting negative energy, brightening yourself up, basking in your own joy and in your own light. And the imagination is a very powerful manifestation tactic. It is. What did you learn from your childhood and why is it so significant as to who you are currently, beloved? Is it something that you repress and something that you don't want to deal with? You don't want to think about it? Is it something that you hold dear because it was just a great and wonderful experience and those valuable lessons stick with you? They do either way. But it's like, what did it teach you? Did it teach you to grow up and be very serious and that there's no time for play? Because, that's just it. If that was the lesson, then I ask on this day that you challenge it. Challenge it. I understand communication is here. I'm getting going into self and being honest with you, communicating with you, allowing your inner child to be honest and to communicate with you. It's gonna tell somebody that they want you to play, that they want you to step back into that wonderment, that childlike spirit. Childlike spirit. Yeah, guardian angel is here. You want this right here? Thank you. Yeah, and somebody's guardian angel may be with them trying to say the same thing. Like, we want you to go back in. We want you to revisit parts and versions of you that you have not either dealt with or communicated with in a very long time, beloved. In a very intimate kind of way, giving them voice, giving them expression, right? Yeah, holy love. It's like loving on you. Spirit already said that every part of you is deserving of love, beloved. It is. And people take, that self love, self expression, self acceptance for granted, right? And some people take it shit way fucking serious. Like every opinion, right, is fact when it's just not, right? We can say that self actualization can happen when you just play. We have self actualized ourselves into a very soft person who gets to walk around their home in a bikini. Am I lying? Are we not doing it? Is it actual in the manifest? Absolutely. And if we say that we're successful at it, then who can come against us, beloved? Who can say different? Cut the cords. There's definitely something in the past to cut the cords on. It could be seriousness that you don't have room for play, that you put everybody else's needs in front of your own. Ashe. Somebody puts other people's needs in front of themselves way too much. Is what is given. Yeah, it's something about that. When the world feels like it's coming down around you, crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life, some come to clear your path. Decide that whatever this crisis may be for somebody, life being very, very serious, life is life, and we talked about a lot of crises that are happening right now, but it can be a turning point and it could move us towards what we've been waiting for if we decide. This is definitely a time where we get to redefine for ourselves. People are doing it as individuals, and we're also doing it on a macrocosm, on the global stage. Redefinition and redefining. No is here. And they put something in reverse. I'm hearing a couple things. I'm hearing stop denying who you are, right? Stop telling yourself no, right? There could be some things that you're saying no to you, and the spirit doesn't want you to do that. It wants you to say yes to you. Which one? Both of them? Yes. Asking you shall receive. See, it's something that your inner self could be saying, asking for, and you're telling yourself no. They want you to correct that, to tell yourself yes sometimes, beloved. Right? See, accept you. It's definitely self acceptance, holy love. And a part of self acceptance is going back into that childhood spirit and integrating all of those versions of yourself. There's something that the inner you wants to say, and you need to hear it. Yeah, it's definitely about like that flowy energy to be able to go with the flow with ease and grace. Which one would you like? I am hearing higher self, so we're gonna get that. Where are we at? 35:43. We're gonna have to wrap it up. Wrap it up. We just wanted to bring y'all a quick lunchtime message. You know what I mean? Just to give you the awareness, if you didn't know, that today is the official Let Your Inner Child Play today. Spirit say let's play. So find a way to play today. Find a way to play today. You know. See, it's definitely something about intuition and that third eye, and we talked heavily about that imagination space. We consider it third eye chakra or spiritual visions, but it's really like touching base on something very pure and very innocent, which is your imagination. Your imagination, the ability to see yourself in a whole different way. And when you can see it and then you start to believe it, oh shit, you take some actions towards that, then you become it. You actualize yourself into whatever it is that you want to become. Again, we saw it. We did it. We put the shit the fuck on. So therefore we are. And nobody can tell us that we're not. Patience. See, you will be planting seeds. You give it space and time to grow, right? The action is to plant the seed, not only in your mind, in yourself, in your spirit, and you allow it to grow up. If you allow that thing to grow up and trust the universe that is going to bring you every resource to deliver it, you will look up and you will be walking and sitting in the evidence of faith, beloved. That's exactly how it works. Anything and everything pretty much starts with, I'm hearing Martin, I have a dream today for some reason, right? But it's giving that imagination. Like you can see life differently. You can see you differently, refining yourself and allowing your spirit to play and become and be that thing. Oh wow, crazy thinking, right? I got a dream today. I had a dream and my spirit said, let's play. What do you dream? I dream of being one of those soft women who can walk around the house in their bikini and heels with a cocktail. Spirit said, let's do it. I said, shit, you're right. I'm about to go in here and put this bikini on with some soft shit and walk around in it. Who the fuck gonna tell me I can't? Perspective. It's all about your perspective. How do you see it? Your higher self, subconscious, and conscious. Come on with this thing. My higher self said, yes, you can do that. And if you keep playing, then guess what? We gonna fuck around and put you in it because you already walking in it. You attracting it. You be in it. How could you not attract it if you be in it? Just saying. Help is on the way. Your higher self said, I'm gonna bring it to you. If you could just relax, trust, and play. Sometimes fake it till you make it ain't bad. I'm just saying. And it ain't faking it if I'm doing it. That's real. That shit real deal Holyfield. I go out there and throw that little kiddie pool, blow up pool in the yard and lay out there with a drink. We doing it. That ain't pretending. We really in it. We really in the test the water, Dave. It's really real. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. How we gonna manifest it? Did we say that? That is a trick of manifestation. It's powerful too. And people miss the power of imaginative play. Let your inner child come out today. You are not by yourself. Look at this, baby, in the middle of all these spirits. You not, first of all, you ain't alone. Spirit, they said, listen, 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 Linda, listen. Somebody's name could be Linda, I'm just saying. They said, listen to this. It is a secret that we are trying to bring you to help you manifest. If you could see it, you could believe it. You mean to tell me that manifestation, you can't fucking achieve it? Absolutely. You trust that the universe will work in some miraculous ways. That's how children think. It's wonderment. We tell them that imagination is fake. We tell them that they have to grow up. They are put in situations where they have to grow up and be responsible for things that are just well beyond their years, and they don't have the opportunity to develop it. So it's cut off. It's like being cut off or disconnected from something that's very powerful in how we manifest. And I'm talking about being able to manifest your wildest dreams. Most people, a lot of people that's in that top 1%, you talking about oligarchs and 1%, the wealthy, a lot of the people don't have like fucking 17 goddamn degrees. They don't. They don't got they had $1 in a dream. I'm not $1 in a dream. I'm just saying, like they didn't. Some of them, many of them are either high school dropouts, fucking college dropouts. You know, they don't got no PhD, no masters, and all this bullshit with all these goddamn letters and shit after their name. No, they had a fucking dollar in a dream, and they figured out a way to just continue to solution their way through it, to think about it, to dream about it. The ideas coming in and they find a way to work it out. As long as you believe all of the ingredients, the tools that you need will be delivered onto you. It's given that it's already been decreed. But we cut ourselves off from so many resources from the universe simply because we don't believe. It is a huge thing with belief versus disbelief. And sometimes you can only believe so much because we've been told that certain shit is just not fucking possible, beloved. And it's been like that ever since we were kids. Again, they told you monsters don't exist until you grow up and marry one. I'm just saying. They tell you that demons ain't real. They tell you magic isn't real until you learn how to manifest, till you learn how to become an alchemist, till you learn how to master your elements. And for somebody, the element is water. It is water season, right? We're in the space of using the water element. Can you allow yourself to flow with life right now? Can you touch base with your spirit? Can you get in touch with your emotions, your inner child, all the pieces of you, and integrate it to bring them together and let them know that they are loved and that they are important and their voice matters? Self-expression on multiple different levels is what I'm getting. Let's get activated and then that's it. We do got some other cards here. It says practice moderation. For somebody, it's like becoming balanced in all of your things, right? If you are giving and working for other people, which is a good thing, balance it. Make sure that you're giving and working for you in an equal rate is what it's giving me. Ooh, crown chakra. Yes, let's just know, beloved. Knowingness. It's something about the ability to know. It supports our spiritual connection to the universe. We say it trusts the universe. And our ability to transmute negative energy into light. And Spirit said that. To transmute negative energy into light. When you return onto self and you see things, you can deal with it. You're strong enough to tackle it. You're strong enough to face it. And you're never doing it by yourself. You're never alone, beloved. It's so much support and help with you. Every heavenly host be with you. See, realization is definitely giving the ability to realize your manifestations. It's something with about perspective, right? How do you see things? How do you think about it? The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart centered truth. What do your heart do? And is there somebody where you feel like they took your heart away from you? Yeah. As well as external processes of becoming our highest expression in the world. This is about becoming your highest expression in the world. And I love that because look at that. Ah, it looked like it almost matched, right? It's that energy. It's giving self-realization. Like I'm me, I determine who I be, right? Nobody can define me. Nobody can tell me who I am, right? That's a very intimate conversation between myself and the spirit. Right? They are revealing onto us all the time. And when my inner child wants to come out and play and they say we are in our soft mode and our flowy ish and we walking around in our bikini with our drinks and just being real posh with it, that's what the fuck it is. And can't nobody tell me anything different. That's what I heard. Universal love is here. Come on with this thing. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and the whole existence itself. We are whole, we are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. 44 is giving me the number 8. It's giving me the number of the infinite. I am getting that my soul is eternal. It is immortal. Despite being encased in this physical God body, beloved, it wants to speak. It wants to express itself and it wants to have fun. It's bringing something up from our childhood self, our child self. Things that we may not have had to do, or things that they're reminding us to do because it's so powerful. Ooh, it's so powerful. You talking about planting seeds, you talking about fertile, ripe, and ready? Let's get it. Come on with this thing. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, and when they definitely get into creative, because I wanted to say creative and courageous. So somebody is being called to be imaginative and creative and be courageous enough to do it, to allow your mind to go there, beloved. It's saying, and more joyful than you ever were before. Definitely bringing up that childhood spirit, definitely bringing in the frequency of joy and lightheartedness. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness, and consciousness is out here, your higher self, your subconscious, and your consciousness. It's all about your perspective, right? And it's so that you can grow into a grander expression of yourself. That's everything that we've been saying. And there's two cards that's saying the same thing. Is external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. When you realize your heart-centered truth, your highest expression, your grander expression, that's everything that is. How do you materialize and actualize the grandest expression of yourself? It's definitely with touching base with your spirit, going down deep, reacclimating and getting to know the child that is within and giving it space to express itself. This one. Yeah, communicate. See, communicating with you. Allowing that to come through. And I believe communication is out here as well. Honesty and communication. Right? That's the second time it's coming through. It's definitely something about communicating with that inner child, that version of you. 1 and 4 is a 5. It brings in change. It brings in wholeness and unity with the 1. 4 is giving me 4 of Wands. It's giving stability. It's giving 4 of Coins, being control of your energy. It's giving 4 of Cups, acknowledging that there's still opportunity. Right, while we're sitting here up against this tree in the 4 of Cups, where it's like I could be looking at all the missed out things or things that I have lost and being, feeling a kind of way within self. There is an opportunity in this day, and the opportunity in this day is to let your inner child play. I guess they keep saying, I thought that was going to be the last one. I thought we was going to get this one. But they got this. Look, star, healing energy. Very healing from what? Look, it could be things in the past, the regret. We talked about the 4 of Cups, but there's the 5. right? Fool energy, a new beginning. And fool is not only new beginning, but it's risky. It's allowing your mind to go there, to take you places you've never been before. I mean, look, places you've never been before that gives you like that supreme ultimate happiness. What is your ultimate wish? And can you allow your imagination to take you to them places? Can you see it in your mind's eye, beloved? Some people are kind of closed off, like they've severed the cord to that. That might be something you need to mend. Yeah, see, that's something to fix. It's like we can be so tied to other things that are not beneficial to us, but the things that are just fun and lighthearted, they told us we too grown for that. Like it's, no, that's a lie. It's giving a battle. Like you struggling with something for somebody. Yeah, as we were saying, you struggling with something. Right? That's the Ten of Wands. That struggle is stress. Life is heavy enough. If we don't heal, then how can we carry the weight to be strong enough to bear the yoke that's on our shoulders? And a part of manifesting that easy life, this ease and grace, is to be able to see it. It's imaginative play. It is. It does. Like, move yourself from chaos to peace. Five of Swords to the Six is moving away from the chaos and conflict towards peace. And can you do it in your mind first? Can you see it? And then can you believe it? Can you take actionary steps in order to actualize it, to be it? Yeah, King of Pentacles. You talking about being a master of your energy? Highly abundant? Who says that you can't just put on some shit and just be it? Act like it. The As we were saying, act like it, right? Some of the highest paid individuals are actors. And what do? They use imaginary play tactics to take on a role, a character, and bring it to life, to manifest it. And they do it in such a powerful way that people believe it. Believe it so much you fuck around and see that you don't even like this whole person for real because you feel like that person is the same person that they play on TV. Like you have really attributed that person to the character that they play. They have brought it to life. Who says you can't do the same thing? That is not a powerful manifestation tactic. And it's something that people pay for. Lovers is here, coming together with you, balancing out your energy, head over heart decisions. It's something about thinking head over heart. In this, I'm picking up a little bit of a challenge. I'm getting that to put your heart first, beloved. That's true. I didn't even see the Ace of Swords truth. Spirit say put your heart first in this. What's in your heart? Having a heart-to-heart conversation with you. See, it's something that still feels left out. It feels isolated. It feels abandoned, right? And needing orphaned energy is what I'm getting. Confirmation, right? And needing to be brought in. To realize that you're not alone. You're not by yourself. You have help, right? And whatever it is that you dream to be, you can still be it. Like time isn't over, time is not up. So many people come into the fullness, even if it's later in life or later in years, and even children do some amazing things, right? Yeah, it's all about what you focus on. And having the ability to plant that seed and be patient. Take the actions that are appropriate to take in this season. And right now, I'm getting water season. Like, it is definitely the time to touch base with your spirit, with your emotions, and to go deep. Confirmation. Yeah, Seven of Wands is in reverse. It's releasing the blockage, releasing defensiveness, putting down the fight, right? Yeah, and bringing the light in, bringing in the joy. Pop the top and let the sun shine in. That's what I just heard. You want this one? What's that? Confidence. Have confidence. And I can't help but notice that the sword of truth is on her back, but it's on fire. And that sun that's like sitting on top of her head. It comes with time and practice. Not only with time practice, but I'm also getting patience, right? Surround yourself with love. And even if you feel like you're by yourself, there's not a lot of people with you. That's not true. Every spiritual host is with you. Your ancestors are with you. The Most High God is with you. It is. And if anything, you definitely got an inner child spirit that's with you with multiple versions of yourself. You can fucking play with you, is what I'm getting. We do it all the time. But don't go there. But that's what we're getting. Again, today we're playing that we have an easy life with ease and grace, and we get to wear flowy shit and walk around in bikinis and have cocktails. That's what we're playing. Focus on the positive. See, focus on the positive. I'm hearing like Cat Williams. I don't give a fuck if the lights go out. Oh, we've been talking about power outage and we just had one. Last week, I want to say last week or a week before last, between the last 2 weeks, it's been coming back to us that a major power outage was going to happen, and we definitely had power outages across the country yesterday. I meant to tell y'all that. Look, patience. Patience is a virtue. So when I saw practice, it says time and practice, and I mentioned time and patience. Why? Because patience is a virtue. It is. Right? You plant that seed, it's not going to grow overnight. Right? The things that we are manifesting, you may not see the fruit of it for a little bit. Some things can happen like that. Like you can see the resource to support the fullness of that thing. Like you may ask for. We were just thinking about landscaping the other day, and we kind of closed our eyes and we could see how we would like for things to arrange. We opened our eyes up. What was riding by down the street? A landscaping truck. So it lets me know mentally that the universe is with me when it's hearing and feeling the desires of this heart. For anything, the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, gave me this heart, so they already know it's in it. But when I take the steps to visualize, to feel it, to believe it, the resource appeared, and it did it in an instant. The more you practice these tactics, the faster, the better, the stronger, and more effective you get, especially when you are focusing on the positive. To enhance it, to grow it, to build it. Which is why we need to transmute and heal the negative, changing that negativity into light, crown chakra. Right? It says it supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negativity, negative energy into light, to change it, to alchemize it, to make your world so bright that it's so attractive to everything positive. Calm is not a weakness. To be calm is not a weakness. You need to be calm and peaceful and patient as you are manifesting. Put yourself in play energy. It amplifies it. It is a very high vibration of frequency. That's why people, when they can play together, they can laugh together, their connectivity is different. You don't want to be dating a partner that's so super serious, y'all can't have a fucking joke in a conversation, they don't never crack a goddamn smile. Like, who wants to be around that shit? Nobody. No goddamn Grouch, right? Even though Oscar the Grouch was one of my favorite characters on Sesame Street. But that's because that dude was funny. Follow the golden rule. Golden energy is out here. Solar plexus is heavy. And it's treating other people how you would want to treat yourself. But people do that all the time, though. So is that golden rule really fucking useful? I'm just saying. If people treat themselves like shit, then we can't really be upset when they treat us like shit. They not doing you no different than they would do themselves. So if you're around a person that they don't fucking crack a smile, they way too goddamn serious, everything is a fucking world crisis, then you might want to think about who you sharing your energy with. They could be a vampire. Again, they told us vampires don't exist. Bullshit. Spirit told somebody to start cooking with garlic. Y'all remember that? Sneak some garlic in your food and help you weed out the hidden vampires in your life. Come in and suck up all your goddamn energy and run the fuck off. Like, look, yeah, that shit is real. Monsters exist, energy is real, magic is real. Do you believe in magic? And this right here just happens to say this. I have to show it. Oh, garlic, right. Follow my wishing heart. I encourage others to start. We encourage you to start. When you garden, and we talked about growing a garden, planting a seed, all of that. When you garden your passion flowers, you add fresh growth to the collective tree of life because we're all connected. We By honoring your excitement and watering your dream seeds, you permit others to open their wacky wings and take flight too. Listen to the song of your wishing heart and share what lights you up. Share what lights you up. You may not know if your sharing is helping. We don't know, but we hope it does. We hope you're edified by it. But trust that it is. Even if nobody seems receptive, caring, or supportive, release all expectations of feedback and trust the flow. Water season, right? Those in need will see you doing your sweet ass thing and start watering their dreams too. That's what we pray that our neighbors would do. When they see us out there being silly and walking around in the grass and hugging trees and just being a big ass kid and playing, we pray that they would be motivated to do something silly too. That life doesn't always have to be so serious. Soon enough, you'll be all twerking at the top of your freedom towers. Get your twerk on, dance with life, put on some music. They actually said that in the beginning of the reading. So it's not random. Everything is a message from the spirit. The world needs your guidance much more than you know. It's giving that example. Right? It is the example. It's giving, again, I'm hearing Martin. I have a dream today. Right? In that time, did he know that the whole world was going to benefit from his dream? Probably not. He was just, following what was put in him, and he could see and just to take those actionary steps, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. More support, more support, more support coming in, so that at the end of the day, it affected the globe. Like, it's a global movement. So, in this day, allow your spirit to play. You don't know who you will affect just by being you, being lighthearted and just fun and jovial and carefree. I still will jump on the back of a shopping cart. I'm going through the parking lot. I will push the shopping cart, run and jump on the back of it and ride it through the parking lot like a big ass kid. I still skip. Do y'all remember? I think it was maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, where there it was like a whole rash of black men on fucking TikTok or whatever. They running through the fields and frolicking, right? Like, we gonna frolic today and run through the field and gallop and then pass out or fall out and then just lay in the grass and laugh. That shit, not only is it fun, does it bring up that joyous spirit, lightening the load that's placed on people's shoulders. It's a way to transmute that negative energy. It puts you in that childlike spirit and imaginative that is a wonderful power for manifesting. Don't discount it. It's probably the most powerful thing that you'll do in this day is to give your inner child space to just come out and play. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Tears and We Twirl show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. Today we are living our ease and grace life, walking around in our bikini just for the fuck of it. Why? Because that's where we're manifesting. We're manifesting a life of ease and grace where we can wear some flowy shit in our bikini and just be sexy and our boo over there like, yeah, that's my thing. What you gonna drink? Oh, I'll have another Mai Tai, please. Shit, quit playing with it. You just getting that energy, you would be surprised how fast you manifest it. I love y'all just like I love me because that's my capacity. I can't love you any more than I love myself, right? But it's growing and expanding on a daily. And I thank y'all so much for coming by here and listening to what the Spirit is bringing through us and growing and expanding with us. I love you just like I love the Alpha and the Omega. They said trust the universe. Don't limit its powers and how it can manifest and bring things into you. And you will see that to be true if you just get in touch with your inner you. They made everything and they placed the word inside of you. And you mean to tell me that there's anything possible or impossible for the word to do? Absolutely not. Trust it. That's pretty much it. To the next now. I love y'all so much. Ashe, beloveds.